And, guys, this effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. They'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Hield. And it's Neesmith in at the 3 spot. And for New York, we've got Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. Here's Indiana. Mark, you know them well. The Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Halliburton is double. No one near Turner as he lets it go. A 3-pointer, no good. Now the Knicks with it. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Out to Brunson. No good on the triple. The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Brunson. And they're running. The 9-foot shot. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Good find that time by DiVincenzo. An unselfish player always looking to make the extra pass.
And so Indiana again turning it over. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Drills the 3-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. OG Anunoby third.
I mean, if you're an opposing small forward, this could also be called a list of the league's most annoying players. I mean, they will be in your jersey all night when you're up against them.
They are an elite group of defenders. I mean, they don't just make it difficult for opposing small forwards. They pester entire teams with their activity, jumping in the passing lanes, being active with their hands and feet. Very impressive defensively.
Turner with the steal. Halliburton against Hart. Outside Turner fires the 3. The Knicks pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
Now here's Hield. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Halliburton. The shot's good from Brunson.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you can fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling. Off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Halliburton, that's good.
Really hard to stop his pull-up. Excellent J from Halliburton.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein, and it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton outside. Fires for 3. Knicks with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hartenstein. He's covered by Halliburton. Sinks the triple.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Bring music, scorching those nets. How long can they keep this up, though?
Now, here's Siakam. 23 points for him the last game against the Celtics in Boston. Hart the pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Brunson. Here's Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for New York. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Down by 12. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Now here's Turner. Nothing on the board. Now here's Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Indiana moving the ball around. A shot by Nemhard, no good. New York leading by 9. Here he goes. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Wow. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Nemhard's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Hart the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Brunson. To the paint. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now, here's Siakam. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Brunson. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Hartenstein passes to Anunoby, and the Knicks good for 2.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Hield. Turner for 3. Cans it from downtown.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Down low, Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
So it's the Knicks now, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Out to Brunson. And the 3 off target. Passes it to Nemhard. To the inside, Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Oh, and they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Josh Hart out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. There's a screen. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good from Brunson.
And you can tell Brunson has been well coached. He knows just when to call for that pick and roll.
To the left wing. Toppin, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Hartenstein passes to Hart. Brunson with it. Pass to Anunoby. Over Mathurin. Bank shot. No good. Pacers trail by 3. A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard, is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history. And star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He picked up 33 points in their last win against Utah.
And he didn't take any plays off at the defensive end. I mean, he wound up with 4 steals on the night.
Anunoby against Mathurin. Outside Jackson. Jackson, a screen on Brunson. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Can't hit that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. Here's Hartenstein. Toppin covering. There's the pick. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein. Tries again. Misses at the rim.
Yeah, I tell you what, for him, this has been a game to forget. But somehow they still find themselves with the lead.
Here's Toppin, and the 3 ball is good. Toppin's got 6 in the quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Power down with both hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so here is New York after Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. Hart, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Now the pass to Nembhard. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Knicks have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. DiVincenzo kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Hart. And here's Brunson. Back to Hart. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Now here's Jackson. Hasn't made one yet. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Here's McBride, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the three-point line and knock them down, too.
Now, here's Siakam. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Here's McBride. They set the pick to the middle. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. McBride passes to Achua. Inside, here's Sims. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. They trail by 6. And Turner with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Turner's got 8 points.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Shot by Grimes, no good. Pacers trail by 3. McConnell finds Heel. Three-pointer on the way. A shot by McConnell, no good. New York's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Grimes passes to Sims. Here's Achua. Here's Grimes. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. It's going to be on Siakam. And a new group in for the Knicks. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Here's Siakam. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
51-43.
McConnell kicks to Siakam. No good on the 3. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's New York in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it up. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
They have to love how the upcoming schedule is looking. This is a team that simply takes care of business when they're at home. They take pride in who they're playing, and they just love the fans.
And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Knicks.
They've been active on the glass. That's helped them take control of this game. It's tough to be the team that's rebounding as well as they are right now.
And even when you block these guys out, someone comes knifing in to the other spot on the floor. It's a problem.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pacers trail by 8. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Hield is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Siakam in at the 4 spot.
Boy, and Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Grimes, covered by Siakam. Hart, no good.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The shot by Turner, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Hart, no good.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Siakam kicks to Hield. Back to Siakam. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Here's DiVincenzo. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
For the 3, the rebound by Hield.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Siakam outside. They double-team Siakam. And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Misses the 3. The Knicks leading by 4.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Tyrese Halliburton.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And Hart drops them both. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hield against DiVincenzo. And Brunson comes to help. Hield finds Siakam. Indiana again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Hart, no good.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Halliburton.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. These days, the ball is in Pascal Siakam's hands. He says it means everything. Being on the ball just gives you a better rhythm. I don't think it's hard. It's just something you grow into. I have those images in my head of where I want to get to. Now, defenses often look to double, and he said, if I played me, I would do that too. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Pacers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. First free throw is good. Clark, here we are looking at Miles Turner, a terrific player. What stands out to you?
There are a couple of things. His ability to knock down three-point shots as a big guy, but more than that, his primary attribute to me is the fact he's an outstanding rim protector. Excellent timing, runs the floor, and really protects the basket for his team.
You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And it's Halliburton missing.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Siakam misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Down low. Here's Achua. It's rebounded by Indiana. Hield's got his 4th rebound in this one. He kicks to Turner. Back to Hield. Passes to Turner. And a wide open look for Siakam. And once again off the mark by Indiana. New York leading by 3. Here's McBride. He averages about 5 points a game. Siakam outside. Corner shot. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Siakam. Hield's got 9.
It's really that simple for Hield. His shot so dialed in and on target.
McBride passes to Sims, and he makes good on the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Shot's good by Turner.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
McBride passes to Sims, and it's sent back by Turner. Latrey. Here's Fournier, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Outside Turner. Halliburton passes to Hield. That's tipped.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Knicks lead 61-58.
Pass to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. And that's 11 points for Siakam.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
McBride passes to Sims. Good. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
63.
Outside Turner for the tie. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fournier for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 6-point Knicks lead.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defense.
And the Pacers call time here.
60. Timeout charge to the Pacers. On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your Knicks City Answer.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And we've got a moment now to check out the Eastern Conference standings and see where everyone is sitting as things begin to settle down just a bit through the midway point of the season. Take a look at New York. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And checking out Indiana, 4 games back.
Right now for the Pacers, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Hartenstein.
Well, you look at Turner's body. He's got a wily, muscular frame that he makes good use of. I mean, his defense and the way he contests shots is remarkable.
And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
There's the pick. Here's Brunson. Turner with the steal. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And there's the pass to Hart. Now here's DiVincenzo. Driving in, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, why settle for the layup when you can dunk? DiVincenzo put in on the show on that drive.
Pass to Siakam. Over Hart. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Siakam.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And you can tell this is a priority for Brunson. He wants everyone involved.
62.
McConnell against Brunson. Here's Nembhard. Off target from three-point range. And so it's the New York Knicks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll return shortly.
62.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Well, we know they like having Brunson out there, Greg, a player they can run the entire offense through.
No doubt. And he can be trusted on to take the keys and just run things effectively. He keeps mistakes to a minimum, and he's a solid creator for his teammates. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. They've held a 12-point lead early. Stolen by Jackson. Passes it to Mathurin. The Knicks pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Brunson finds Hart. Toppin with the double team. Lets the 3 fly. Hart, no good.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Jackson has the open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. New York leading by 9. Here's Hartenstein. Here's Hart. No good from outside.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Got a piece of it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup.
He's such a creative scorer in close. Tyrese Halliburton only needs a sliver of space to make you pay.
Here's Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Jackson from long range.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
Anunoby, good.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the paint, Hartenstein, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 22 rebounds.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Halliburton against Brunson. Here's Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Jackson. There's a good screen. Brunson the pass to Hartenstein.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pacers trail by 10. Outside Jackson. The shot, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Anunoby. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Halliburton.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Achua, he's checked in for Hartenstein. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. They double-team Siakam, taken away and pushing it up. Here's New York, and stolen by Siakam. Here's Hield. Oh, and it's off. They can't cash in on the break. The Knicks leading by 10. Achua, the pass to Brunson. DiVincenzo with it. Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 12 now for New York.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Siakam outside. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Here's Brunson. Here's Achua. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Here's Hield. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now Brunson. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Brunson with a clean look. Connects from three-point range. And the Knicks lead by 15.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
Mathurin, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And the Pacers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Yes, fans on the court is your Knight squad.
And Indiana making a change here. Neesmith has checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Siakam passes to Halliburton. And a miss there on the triple.
It was rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort. Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
Into the lane. Oh, wow!
Coming out here tonight and making a statement. Really good work all around
For New York.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so checking out their record tonight, Mark Wing, number 32 overall.
And there's no victory sweeter than beating someone who's last and beating you. Tonight, they'll even things up at one apiece in their 3-game season series against the Pacers.
Turner for three, and he's good on the three ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Halliburton outside. The pass to Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 14-point game. Shots good by Siakam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Brunson with it. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
At the next sporting event.